Hey Amanda, good morning, or perhaps I should say good evening, must be evening at your end. Well, I thought it would be easier for me to explain a few things through this screen recording rather writing the long text emails to you. So, first of all, regarding the website speed, always remember the more pictures you have on any page, this it's very simple calculation. The speed of the website will be reduced because pictures takes up almost 80% of the space requirement. Otherwise, text and CSS and other coding is just a text. I mean, very small. It's mainly the pictures that take up the maximum size occupancy of any website. Second, let's see Brunstock for this example. Brunstock, if I refresh this website, it takes just few seconds to load. So it is not that slow website in reality. But if you check it on any tool, or maybe just let me first take you to other pages. If I click on press, I clicked and it opened up immediately. The reason is it has just one picture here. Now the homepage has already been opened by me once, so it has gone in my cache. So obviously it will be super quick because all images are already in my browser. So let's try to open a solution page and hope. Okay, so solution page is still loading. Now it has loaded because it has multiple pictures, one, two, three, four pictures. Then if I go to step up substation, if I click on that, you can see this has two, three, five, and this also big picture. This also, but it's a lot of pictures here. But the page still loads pretty faster. It's not a slow by any means. Such a big page, if it got loaded in that quick, maybe 3 seconds, it's not slow at all. Second, these JPG images, I explained to you that try using WEPB. WEPB are a web version of images. Like on the home page, I used some of the images which are WEPB. So if I take you back to this, like this image, this background image, these stars, these pictures, you can see these stars. This is WEPB. So the size of this will be very less. Like you can see here, this I downloaded from the website. And let me show you in properties what is the size of this. One second. Will it not show like this? Okay, while it's opening up its property. So I was explaining that don't worry too much about the tools, what it says, because the tool will say that you should have a very, I mean, that's an ideal situation to have a website without many folds, just one fold so it doesn't scroll much. When it doesn't scroll, you will have only very less information to show on one page and it will load super fast. Second, it will say reduce number of images. Obviously, you have to achieve a optimum balance. You cannot have a working website for customers without pictures. Picture speaks thousand words than a text. So have pictures, have information as much as possible, but don't put very heavy pictures because, for example, you can see if the size requirement is only this much. For example, this picture. Let me open in new image in new tab. You're using a much bigger, although the size requirement is only this much. So if you reduce the size of this picture and then use it, it'll automatically take three times more space. Second, never use a PNG picture. PNG pictures are always very heavy. So never use this extension. PNG, you have to use something where you don't need a background. This picture anyways have a background, so saving it in a PNG and then using it makes no sense. Always use WEPB, or if you can't use WEPB, in some cases you can use JPG, which is also fine. You can reduce the size of JPG, but PNG cannot be reduced in size. So this image, especially this, needs to be changed. And mostly, if like for example this image, this is perfectly fine. You can see it's a JPG and the size is also small, but this one is wrong. So this is how the optimization has to be done. You, if you want, you just have to confirm to me, and I'll take care of all the optimization across the website for you. You don't have to worry about it. But remember, because you keep changing things in the background all the time, so it is an ongoing process. And if you adopt this, uh, you know, a process where you always use a WEPB image in the size it is required. Like obviously, if you want to use it on this banner, you will require a much bigger size. But if you use that in WEPB, like I converted this banner in WEPB previously, I remember that if I have, yeah, this banner image is in WEPB. So even if it is such a big image, it will not take much of time to load. So use these things, these best practices, but don't worry too much about the checking on a tool to see the speed. Tools will tell you reduce, number of pictures to just one or two. Reduce number of folds. Folds means how many scroll. So it will say it has one design in one scroll, different design in different scroll, different design in third scroll. Just make it uniform and very plain. But then it will not look good at all. It will become a plain website. So and no website follows that optimum practice. It's just for the sake of following as much as you can, uh, for your own purpose, and not to blindly follow those and make the website completely plain. And this website doesn't work slow at all if you actually go through it. Sometime what might have happened if you experience slow, either the server might have been behaving slow, because it happens. You have seen with AWS Good server as well. At times in particular hours, servers update itself, take backups. Servers have massive websites hosted on their massive databases. They also take backup at some hours, and especially at that point of time, you are also uploading pictures in your website and then refreshing. So, particularly for your IP address, the site will become slow for some time, but it will not become slow for everyone. So that's what the whole thing is. So moving forward, follow these best practices of updating less size images, WEPB extension images, and and for the previous images, whatever you can do it. Otherwise, you can just confirm to me through email, like which page by page, like take this page, this page, this page, 3 4 URLs, convert all pictures here to WEPB or optimize it. I'll take care of it without affecting the alt tags and names and other things you have done for us. I hope that will be easier for you as well. Thank you.